Oh, my name is Mike Tarbell. I'm Mohawk Turtle Clan. I come from the land where the partridge grows. I'm an adjunct professor and I teach history of the Iroquois. The educator here. I'm the Indian in the house. The demographics is all the same. There's only going to be a certain number of students that will actually take hold of the information that you give to them. And then out of that, you might get one or two that will actually carry it beyond that and use it in their everyday life. So what I tried to do in the short period of time that I have with my students, only 15 weeks, I try to give as much information as I can in there. And what I'm trying to do is plant a seed so that what I want to do is I want to start that education, and maybe sometime in the future they might be going through a library and stumble upon a title, and it might be about the Iroquois, and they might be interested enough to pick it up and start reading. Is to bring all those stories that my grandmother told me, which were actually more informational type things, and that's where I could get my answers from and things that I was looking for, and put them into programs that I could present to the children that came here. And everything. So it was first-hand information. The programs that we did actually coincided with the educational system within the Confederacy. And I was invited to come over and see this museum that was in the shape of a traditional longhouse. And when I walked through the two front doors, I just instantly fell in love with the place. There wasn't anything on the walls. It was pristine. Even the turtle pond over here, it was just a dirt mound. And I came down here, I sat on that dirt mound for a couple of 3 hours, and all the stories my grandmother told me when I was a little boy, just seemed to ooze out of the woodwork. And I felt very comfortable here. And so I told Christina, the owner, before I left that day, I said, if you ever need a native educator, give me a holler. So the Great Law set up the ways that we would form together as a people. There are no absolutes. It's a partnership in life. You have a woman's world and a man's world. The men have naturally their roles, the women have their roles, but they're complementary, you see. They complement each other. It's harmony, you see. And it sounds simple, but yet, it's a hard, it's a very difficult thing to do, because most people talk about it, but most of them don't.